Fear can make a few seconds feel strangely long. A loud noise in the dark can make every moment feel stretched. What changes is the way the brain experiences the moment. Your brain does not contain one simple stopwatch. Attention is one of the most important of those processes. Emotion can change both. When danger appears, ordinary information becomes less important. Your attention locks onto it. Your body prepares for rapid action. This is the beginning of the strange time effect. Your brain is processing thousands of ordinary details. Then a vehicle suddenly moves toward you. You notice the vehicle. You notice the distance. You may notice where you can move to escape. All of those details become important within seconds. That can make the moment feel unusually long. The vehicle is still moving at the same physical speed. Your brain is simply processing the event differently. When you become frightened, the body releases stress chemicals. Your heart rate can rise. Your breathing can change. You can feel intensely awake. Sounds can become more noticeable. Your brain is preparing you to react. It does not require the brain to literally slow time. Scientists have tested whether fear changes time perception. In controlled experiments, people can experience sudden, frightening events. People often estimate that frightening events lasted longer than they really did. But there is a major complication. Memory can strongly influence our judgment of duration. You may remember the first sound. You may remember your reaction. You may remember the moment the danger disappeared. Memory does not work like a perfect video camera. It selects some details. It connects events with emotion. This helps explain why frightening moments can remain vivid for years. You may remember almost nothing specific about it. Now think about an unexpected frightening event. You may remember who was nearby. You may remember what you thought would happen. Those memories can make its duration feel expanded. Your brain pays more attention to things that are unexpected. A sudden crash is not. A normal room is predictable. When expectations fail, attention increases. That extra attention can make the moment feel more intense. Attention becomes focused. Physiological arousal increases. Together, these changes alter the experience of time. But there is no evidence that fear changes the physical flow of time. The world does not enter literal slow motion. This distinction is important. The feeling is real. Both facts can be true at the same time. Imagine a person falling from a height. During those seconds, attention becomes extremely focused. Afterward, the memory may feel much longer. That is very different from saying the brain processed every moment in literal slow motion. Different experiments measure different parts of time perception. Others study estimates made after an event. Some focus on attention. This is why simple explanations can be misleading. It changes what the brain does with the time available. It gives priority to information that could help survival. Missing an ordinary detail is usually harmless. The brain therefore spends more resources on possible threats. This survival system developed over evolutionary time. They faced falling rocks. They faced conflicts with other people. The brain did not need to slow the world. This is why fear can feel so immediate. You may jump before deciding to jump. You may move before consciously describing the danger. That speed can create the impression that there was more time to react. It is prioritizing the most important information. Other information fades into the background. Memory can strengthen the effect afterward. The memory can become a sequence of separate moments. That sequence can feel longer than the original event. The phrase describes an experience, not a change in physics. After a frightening event, a quiet minute may feel unusually calm. Your brain compares experiences with each other. The frightening moment becomes the extreme contrast. Boredom provides the opposite example. When nothing interesting is happening, you may watch the clock. That can make time feel slow. Hours can disappear. Your attention is different. You are not watching the clock. The unusual event can then become heavily encoded in memory. That combination changes your sense of duration. A frightening 10 seconds can become a powerful memory. When you later compare them, the 10 seconds can feel enormous. The brain cares about meaningful events, not only elapsed seconds. Fear gives danger extremely high importance. Regions involved in emotional processing communicate with attention and memory systems. The result is a coordinated survival response. Your attention focuses, your perception becomes highly engaged. That intensity can be interpreted as expanded time. When you do not know what will happen next, the brain keeps searching. Is the object moving toward me? Is the situation getting worse? That can make a few seconds feel extremely important. The body begins returning toward normal. The environment becomes ordinary. This is why a short emergency can dominate someone's memory. The physical event was brief. People may replay it. They may remember what they should have done. That can increase its perceived importance. It is connected to attention, emotion, memory, and expectation. Fear pushes them toward the same target, possible danger. That is why the effect can be so strong. The evidence does not support a universal slow motion mode. Some experiments suggest changes in perceptual processing. The full explanation is still being studied. The same physical duration can feel different in different emotional states. Imagine two people watching the same event. One is calm. Their brains will not give equal attention to the same details. Later, their estimates of duration may differ. Their memories can give another. It is a consequence of how the brain is designed. A person who notices danger quickly has an advantage. A person who remembers dangerous situations can avoid them later. That is the deeper reason fear changes time. It changes what the brain remembers. The seconds remain the same. This also explains why dramatic events can feel unusually long when remembered. There was the first warning, then the realization, then the escape. A few physical seconds can become a long mental sequence. That does not mean every frightened person will experience the same effect. Situations differ. Memory differs. The same event can feel different to different people. Sleep, stress, expectations, and previous experience can all influence perception. Fear can make short moments feel huge. It can make a sudden event seem to unfold slowly. So, does fear really make time slower? The seconds are not stretching. The universe is not slowing down around you. Attention locks onto the threat. Your senses become alert. Memory gives the event unusual importance. The feeling is real, even though the physical time is unchanged. We do not simply receive reality. We interpret it. We remember it. Fear reveals that our internal sense of time is flexible. Your brain measures significance. During extreme emotion, they can feel very different. That story can remain in memory for decades. The original event may have been brief. And that is why a frightening moment can feel as if time itself stopped. Your brain simply made those seconds matter.